You don't know who I am, but I love Disney. I also love baking, so I decided to mix them together into like a little sandwich and create a series called Baking Foods from Disney Princess Movies. Episode 2, cookies or chocolate chip cookies from Tangled. Let's go!
In a very quick summary, Tangled came out in 2010 and is basically about a girl named Rapunzel who got stuck in a tower her mostly whole entire life, and every single birthday, the floating lights always appeared outside her window and she always wanted to go. So she found a guy who would take her to said floating lights, and basically that's what happens in this movie without spoiling everything else. It is my favorite Disney princess movie and I literally can't wait. These are the cookies that I'm making from that movie, so let's get into this tutorial. Okay, number 1, this is me showing you the butter, and you need 150 grams of butter. I accidentally showed you the 100 gram little mark lineup. You need 50 more of that, so you would see here now in a second that I will put the other 50 in the bowl as well. Here we go, here's the other 50 that I'm putting in the bowl. There you go, and now I'm going to chuck it in the microwave. That's what I'm doing. That's a perfect angle of me. Look at that. Okay, here I am pressing the button, and you put it on for 30 seconds first.
Now we wait. This is a great angle of me. I like it. 30 more seconds. If you don't believe me, there you go. Also guys, I finally got like a tripod for my camera, so it's like really much easier to like film, and it's great. I absolutely love it.
So here I am putting the butter in, and I also forgot to mention that you can brown the butter. I just didn't choose to today. If you don't know how to brown butter, you basically just put it on a pan until it becomes brown. Okay, next is I'm adding a cup of white sugar, and then I'm going to add a half a cup of brown sugar. Okay, perfect. And you basically just mix that up until it's basically all combined. As you can see here, it's mixy. Okay, and now I'm just using my spatula, giving it, and make sure everything's basically mixed in. I'm adding 1 whole egg and 1 egg yolk. There we go, there's yolk there. Jesus. Next is you're going to add vanilla. Now, people always say just use a cupful. I use about 3 cupfuls. The more vanilla, the better. I think it makes the flavor a lot more nicer. So I added about 3 of them, and I really like it. And you can tell the difference. So please add more vanilla. Then I'm just going to mix that all together like that. And that's basically what the consistency should look like. As you can see. Very runny. That's what I like it to look like. There you go. So next is you want to add 1 cup and 3/4 of a cup of flour. So here I am adding 1 cup in, and now I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup. I don't really know how you pronounce that. So there we go. We're adding it. My phone's going off, don't mind that. And you're basically just mixing that up until it becomes a dough form. There you go. I did wash my hands, guys. My hands are washed. Letting you know. I let it mix again. And then I'm going to start adding the chocolate chips in once it's all formed together. Here I am adding some chocolate chips in. That's about a tiny bit of a bag. I don't really know. That's like 1/4 of a bag. I don't count the chocolate chips. Don't count the chocolate chips. I hate when people are like, put a cup of chocolate chips in. No. You just go with what your heart says. Okay, now I'm just going to add a bit more what I feel like is enough chocolate chips. Okay? Perfect. Just mix it all in. Just mix it. Okay? Slay. Now we're going to make the tray. First, I'm going to use the spray olive oil and spray the pan so the parchment paper sticks to said pan. Okay, as you can see, I'm spraying it there. Beautiful. And now I'm just making them into balls. I'm rolling them into my hands with washed hands. Wash your hands, you filthy pig. And I did that for all of them. Right, just roll them, put them on the tray, and then I added a few chocolate chips on top, just like that. And now I'm going to chuck that into the freezer.
I'm only going to chuck them in for 10 minutes in the freezer because it's quicker. But now we're going to work on the other set.
Now round 2, I'm making the other ones, and I basically did the exact same thing. Now I'm adding them into the oven. I like to do 10 minutes at 180 degrees. That's what I do. And I basically just watch them until they look ready, to be fair.
Hello guys, we're currently waiting for the cookies in the oven, and I thought that I would show you guys my outfit and talk about it really quickly. So basically when I first made this video this morning and I was getting ready for it, I wanted to dress as Cinderella because I am doing a Cinderella, I was going to do a Cinderella thing, and in her movie she makes chocolate pudding, and I'm not a big fan of chocolate pudding, and I don't know if I want to make it. Is it raining? And then I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. And I was going through all the other Disney princesses, and I'm like, I don't want to make a pie. You have to be in the humor to bake, okay? So I was like, it's for a YouTube video, let me just make the chocolate chip cookies from Tangled. So that's how I ended up doing that and dressing like this. But Tangled is my favorite Disney princess, so I do have a lot of Tangled stuff, but not in outfits. And also the t-shirt that I would wear is my Pascal Wanted t-shirt, is currently in the wash, so maybe not. But besides that, I was really excited to make these cookies today because it is a recipe that I have been using for years. Okay,
so now I'm taking them out of the oven. Yay! Look at that! Beautiful! Oh, they look stunning. They're not even. I tried to do the little like thing that you like add like your cup around it and make it tiny. That didn't work, so. But there's the other cookies. Look how gorgeous they are. They look great. I'm in love with them.
Those are my cookies. We're gonna let them sit now for a bit, and then we'll do a taste test when they're fully done. Okay guys, so these are the final product. You can add like flaky salt on top, but I don't have any. Wait, I think I do. Wait, hold on. I actually found some flaky salt, so we're gonna put flaky salt on the cookies. Are the final cookies, and we're going to give it a bit of a try for you. So now these are my Tangled inspired cookies, chocolate chip cookies, and I absolutely love them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and please comment what Disney princess I should do next. And yeah, I can't wait to do the next one. I'll see you guys later. Bye. I love you.